Hello, and welcome to Cray Havoc Wargaming, dedicated to bringing you the uncommon. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Ron, and today we're going to do an after-action report of Force of Virtue. So let's get started. Project I've been working on recently, and that's been taking up a good deal of my time and my money, has been Masterstroke Games' new product, Force of Virtue. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to show you a sample game, an after-action report of 3 games, actually. This game relies on cards, and I don't have the actual decks for the game yet. I'm waiting to get those still. But they have pre-printed scenarios, tutorial scenarios on their webpage that come with the cards you need to play that game or to play those scenarios. And they're designed to stack. Basically, the first scenario is nothing but combat, and then the second scenario adds a few other rules until the third scenario where you're playing with most of the rules for a basic game. And then all the cards you need necessary for the game are right here on these cards, or on these papers. Part of the reason they can do that, and I'm going to mention that, I'm going to do another video that's going to be specifically about the game and how the game structure works. But this is not a card-driven game. When I say cards, these cards are not used for activations. They're not a random draw that affects you as you play throughout the game. These are actually your units. This is a skirmish level game, and instead of creating your warband on paper, you basically have cards that you pull from 3 different decks to build your units from. And so these scenarios give you samples of these cards to get started, and that's what we're going to do right now. The basic setting for this game right now is what they call this, they're calling the campaign The Rise of Borgias. It's the very, well, technically it's before the Italian Wars of Religion even begin. It starts in 1592 with the change of the Pope. And so you have a Pope, a Borgia Pope, in Rome, who is trying to get more control of Rome, who previously has been driven mostly by various baronial powers and mercenary warlords, most notably the Orsini. And so this scenario is going to have to do with a pilgrim who is traveling through, meeting one of the enforcers or sicarios of the Orsini. So let's go to the gaming table. This is the table we're going to use for today's game. This is for a portion of Rome. Just a quick rundown of some of the things that we're doing here. These are the cards we're using. This is the Mysterious Pilgrim. He's got Virtue with 1 speed, 1 audacity, 1 fortitude. You'll notice that my dice colors are wrong. I can't find the dice I bought for the game that are the proper colors, so we're just going to have to make do. We're going to be using the black ones there for fortitudes and the white ones for speed. The red one's obvious. For the hidden cards, we have a hidden chainmail doublet, a true Renaissance man, and unprepared. That's for the Mysterious Pilgrim. And the Mysterious Pilgrim is the one on the table there that looks like a monk. Then for Luca Orsino, he's a knight. We've got the Virtue card with 2 speed and 1 prudence, not produce. Also, a beast among men, cruel insanity, and his hidden card is poison. So this is going to be the Mysterious Pilgrim. We're going to start with the Mysterious Pilgrim getting the first action, or first activation, and they're in base-to-base contact right there at the middle of the table behind the fountain. First thing we have to do, because I'm going to play my poison card, you have to roll the 3 of those, and if you any ones, they get burned.
I'm going to play a card, any model starting within this capo's command range with a 2+ armor save count as having a 5+ plus armor save
All right, so you're going to screw up my armor.
for the rest of the game. I am going to start with an audacity. 5. I am hitting you.
So is that a successful hit?
Yes, my hit is a 3 plus.
So you reduced my armor, you said, to 5? Is that right? Or
Yes.
worse than that?
No, it was 5. 5 plus.
Okay. Now I'm going to spend one of my speeds to attack you. 2. That's neither a hit nor a critical. So that's a miss.
I am going to try to hit you with my speed. Yes, a 3 plus to hit.
All right, so I roll a 5. Fine.
God.
Armor works. I'm going to use my other speed to try to hit you. I don't. That was a critical failure.
Yes.
And actually for me a 1 or a 2 is a critical failure. Speed, critical failure, you must burn a virtue. And based on what we just read, I have to burn an unspent virtue.
Mm-hmm.
So I do that, and that means it's my turn and I have to pass.
Fortitude. 6.
All right, that was a fortitude.
Yes.
So that is
Critical
a success.
success.
What were you doing?
I was hitting you.
Okay, of course, that's all this game is. Fortitude, you said, though?
Yes.
Move this model 1 inch, moving other models out of the way as necessary. That's hardly useful. So you
There you are. I pushed you back.
yeah, but I don't know that matters.
I know.
Anything, that's kind of pointless. However, that's still a hit. I have to roll a 5 on my armor. I do not this time. So now I have to burn another one of these because you did the armor thing. And I have to roll a wound save. I wound save on 5 or higher. I made it. You have to pass. I had already passed.
Yes.
So I get this back. I passed first, so I have the first action. And I'm going to have to rally. Roll a d6 for every point of virtue attached to a capo. Every 6 rallies a burnt virtue. Yeah, you roll for pleasant.
Yes. No, it's a 5.
You have to roll all of them.
Oh, right. That's right. I'm sorry. Well, that one was a 5. They're all fine.
Okay, I needed 6s. I got none, so I didn't get anything back.
I'm going to start with speed and attack. No, and it's a failure.
That's a crit failure. You must burn a virtue.
All right, so it'll be a different one. That one's used up. That
That's my
one's
turn.
burnt.
I pass.
So I do it again. I only have 1 left. Audacity. It hits.
I save on 5.
You made it. I have passed.
All right, so I passed first, so I get to go first. I'm going to rally, so I have to spend my point to rally, and I got nothing.
All right, I am going to try to rally to get that one back.
So you get to spend one of your points. You got it back.
You got 6, so I get you back. Okay.
And it's my turn, I pass.
I am going to hit you with audacity. And I do.
Critical success.
I hit you with audacity.
Critical success on Audacity. In addition to your hit, you may roll another die. On a 4+, your opponent must burn a virtue. So you're going to hit no matter what.
And?
You have to burn a virtue.
Okay.
All right, so I have to do an armor save, 5 or higher. Nope. So, but I have no virtue to lose anyway. I burn this last virtue because of the other one. I don't know what happens if you win the negative virtue. It ain't gonna matter in the long run, because I passed already. So it would be your action.
And I hit you again. Whilst you are weakened.
It's not gonna matter. 4. So again, I would. So now I'd be at -2 virtue. None of that's gonna matter though, because when the next round begins, I've lost.
Okay.
Mission 2A, get to the workshop. This mission will teach us activating troops, moving, fighting in groups, interacting with objectives. For full rules, see the rule book. Disgruntled artists and their apprentices have joined forces with the Pilgrim, but the streets are swarming with Orsini goons. They need to reach the safety of the artist's workshop to weather the tide and gather their wits. Talks about what things we need. We already have that. Setting up the game. Before you look at the cards, 1.5 player will set up the board, mark out a space 2 by 2, mark your buildings and streets with whatever terrain you have. Place one building in the center of the board with a door marked on it. This door is the entrance to the workshop. Deployment type is advancing, so they'll choose which board edge. So which board edge do you want to come in from? So you can come in from 3 inches from the side.
All right, there is Pedro and Scipio and him, who actually did so well. Possible he should be nearer the front.
Oh, do I want to use my special strategic card? Play before deployment. The attacker must divide their forces in 2. The defender then chooses one of the forces. This force deploys at a board edge of the attacker's choice at the beginning of round 2. So you have to divide your forces in 2.
Okay.
The defender then chooses one of those forces.
Okay.
And that force will deploy at a board edge of the attacker's choice at the beginning of round 2.
Okay.
So half of them are going to get here late.
But so they can come in at the same place. They just come
They
in
just
in
come
a
in later.
subsequent round. So the pilgrim will have his virtues subsequently.
That card, by the way, is lost.
And I guess I'll split up. The pikemen are split up. I want to move. All right, so that would be 2 and 3. Is that how it works? Now, does the pikeman have to roll his own, or can he be under the capo right
Your
there?
capo can order everybody within
Okay.
order range of him
Okay.
if they're doing the same thing.
We're doing the same thing. We're all walking together.
Right.
Okay. So it is 3 and 2. I'm almost the door.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use the speed. And I get 1. So that's going to be 4 inches. Oh, wait a minute. I got to do a few things. I'm going to play all of these things. I'm going to play Powerful Friends on my capo. It should have actually been before deployment, but if that capo suffers an unsaved wound and you gain at least 1 victory point this mission, then you have to give me 1 of your victory points. Attach an enemy capo at the time. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to play Bring Me His Head on the Artisan,
Okay.
which is going to give him a -1 to his to hit and a +1 to his wound save.
Is that an honor?
That's an intrigue card.
Okay, so I can put that one back on you.
Okay, I only have the 1 capo,
Okay.
so you'd have to put it on Louis.
Okay.
That's it for those.
Okay.
All right, so I rolled a whopping 4 inches for my movement. We're coming for you. You roll 3d3 +3 for movement. So they're coming for you.
Okay. So movement again. So that's only 4. So I am not at the very beginning.
But remembering all these cards is going to be rough. It's the hard part of the game.
So
I'm going to use my other speed 4.
I'm going to have nothing left to move. I won't even be able to fight.
Oh, that happens.
Yep, I will be out.
This is about controlling your virtue.
Except the
isn't it?
pikeman who could move by himself.
Here you go.
Thinking the pikeman maybe should go to the front and try to engage those guys while we go for the door. So he has no problem getting close.
So that's going to be 6.
Right, but he's not going that far. If he goes here, he has a longer reach than your guy, right? Than the sword. So he could theoretically possibly engage your guy.
So I'm going to use a prudence die for move. Yeah, I have to move range. 4. All right, your turn.
My halberdier, I'm sorry, is within 3 inches of my capo, so we should all be able to fight. I am throwing this for the fight, right?
No.
No.
So you're going to fight, right?
Right.
So how many dice are you using for the fight? You're using one of the reds, which is what, Audacity?
Yes.
So which one do you want to do first?
I'll do my capo.
Okay, and I'm going to use my fight back thing by using my last blue.
Okay. Obviously.
Okay, that was the capo, right? So my guy back, his combat is 4. Actually, you can't even reach him. You have to be in base-to-base combat with him. You rolled a 1, didn't you?
I did. So that's right, it's a critical failure.
Yeah, but that should have been a move, not an attack, because you weren't in melee.
Okay.
So...
Maybe I get away.
so you're going to have to move directly to him.
Oh, great.
Because you rolled a crit fail.
Great. In Audacity.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I only have a blue, which is Prudence, which is not a great attack, but still 4. That is a hit. So you need to roll your armor for your capo.
Nope.
All right. So you have to burn one of your virtues. Now you have to roll a wound save.
Okay.
And you have a +1 to whatever your wound is.
My wound is 5, so
You
I
need a 6.
have to have a 6. Come on. You gotta be okay. Gotta be okay. Nope.
He's either dead,
Right.
or you can burn another virtue dice to roll again.
All right. Let's take this one.
All right? It's a re-roll.
Nope.
Play immediately after an enemy capo is killed by one of your capos. For every unburnt virtue on the killed capo, you may burn a virtue of the closest enemy capo. So does he have any? Okay,
Nothing.
so that was a waste of playing that card. And he's gone.
They're not burnt though, right?
You've lost your dog.
Well, have I? Oh yeah, you're right.
And you will lose your pikeman.
Why?
Because at the end of this round, he's not going to be near any leader with unburnt virtue. So he's going to leave.
Can he roll now?
And
though,
I still
or
have...
not?
Roll for what?
To fight.
Yeah, I guess. Where is he?
There.
All right. So who's he attacking?
The sword guy.
Any attack this turn is being used without red.
Okay. 3. No.
And I get to use my blue back, and I get a 5, which is a hit. So he's going to have to roll for his armor.
His armor save is 5. He makes it.
So it'd be my turn, I pass, and you have to pass too. So that's the end of that turn. And at this, those 2 people disappear,
Right.
because it is turn 2.
Yes.
And so we get all of our stuff back. Who passed first? I guess I did. So I get to go first. And I'm going to go towards you. Not very quick. All right, that's me done.
Speed, movement, 1. Really?
You must burn a virtue. I'm going to move towards you again, because it's what I do. Wah!
So that would be 5.
That would be 5, yeah.
Which we know you're within 5. I'm just going to array myself here.
So now it is my turn. And again, I used a prudence. So I'm not going to move anybody. I'm going to use this for an attack. So you could decide that you're going to do a return attack, which will allow you to use your red one.
I will.
I will do this guy first on him. So my to hits are 4 with the mercenaries. That's a miss. The next one on your leader is a miss. Not doing great here. And the guy on the end there, also 4. That one's a hit. You have to do an armor save.
He is a halberd. His armor is 5. Nope.
So now you have to burn a virtue, and you have to roll your wound. Everybody else is more than an inch, aren't they? Yeah,
Yes.
probably, because there's a space here.
Yes.
All right, so that's me done.
All right, so we start with this guy. He is attacking, is 4. 3. Middle. Well, no, let's do the other pikeman while I have it. So 4 plus. You got it?
So I save on a 4 plus because I have an armor upgrade.
It does say enemy wound +1.
I'm not on wound yet. That's the same mistake I just made.
You're right. You're right.
However, I will be there now because I
Okay.
fail. I rolled 3 instead of 4.
Okay.
So I have to burn this, and now I have to roll the wound. And you said the wound is plus? Yeah, it's because the same
It's a
weapon.
halberd. Yeah.
So I wound, so that means I need a 6. I'm gonna let him die.
Okay.
I'm not spending 2 virtue on him.
All right, so now the guy in the middle. Now it's a little different. His hit is a 3+, and he does have extra armor. So if you had hit him, I can't see it.
It's a 5,
Made
so
it.
that's probably a hit.
Okay. Yes, 3+.
On my guy, my guy's a 4 again. 3. And then it's gonna wound in. So it doesn't do any modifiers.
Right.
So I need 5 or higher.
You made it.
Now it's my turn, I pass.
I have 2 more. Same guys. We're going to start with him. I'm going to use this one. All right. 3. Nope. He's going to. 2. Nothing. Nope.
All right.
That's it. I'm done.
You don't have any more left?
Well, yeah, but I can't use it,
All
right?
right.
Because it was over here.
I go first, and I'm going to spend my 1 point to try to rally. God, I can't rally. Where's a damn? All right, nothing.
Right, wait, I get one of these back. It's gonna be him. He's gonna fight that guy. All of them are gonna do it again. Just what they were doing. Let's start with audacity. Him first. 4. Nope.
That's not successful.
Nope. They hit on. No, they do. Yes, 4+.
Figured. My armor is 4,
And you made it.
and I make it.
Him. Same thing.
Success. Armor is still 4. Make it.
And you make it. All right, center guy. He does it on a 3. Yep.
Armor is 4. That one doesn't make it. And I wound on a. There's no modifier on that one. 5 or higher. He's wounded. He's not my turn.
Yes.
I pass.
Well, I used the fortitude one. All right, that was him. The end, maybe. He's a
That's
hit.
a hit. Who's he hitting? You're in front of him?
Yes.
That's a 4. He's armor saves.
Main guy? Pilgrim? Nope. I'll just, these 2 will try. 6.
Who's he hitting? This
That's
guy?
it.
This guy's hitting him.
Right.
Saves. That armor upgrade is saving their life.
Damn. This guy.
Yeah. Okay, it did not that time.
Okay.
So.
Yes. But I'd really have to move, unfortunately, to get within range of him.
Well, then use it as a move.
And then we fight the next time, I guess.
That's going to be 5.
Which, obviously,
Yeah.
I should be able to engage.
So you pass.
I'll pass.
So that's the end of that turn.
And turn.
You win. All of my points are burnt. Deployment stuff. I have Grizzly trophies on Antonio, the marksman, and that's going to cause your crit fails to be on 1 or 2 if you're within 3 inches of him. Bruno is carrying a long sword.
Okay, and I have the ill discipline that I attach to an enemy capo during deployment. Ranged units within this capo's command range begin with their weapons unloaded. That is your Bruno.
And you're the attacker, so you get to go first.
Okay, my halberds are going to go. They're going to move. Oh, I got 6 in prudence.
For a move? So gain free defense dice until these models are activated again.
Going 6. They are just short of you. Damn. That is unfortunate. I do not believe they are within an inch, which is what I wanted. They are not.
I'm going to activate my capo with a speed. And he's going to reload. I'm assuming that I cannot use those doubles on multiple people. I can't remember if 2s are successful or not. I was thinking they weren't, but they may be. Yeah.
So everything but
Everything
one.
but a 1, basically.
Okay. They are going to use 1 fortitude, and they are going to run up onto you, hopefully. 3. So that's certainly enough for everyone to run up. He's going against him. He's going against him. He's going against him. And within an inch, but not base to base.
Do a speed and a prudence for Bruno. And this is going to be to fire. The first one here. That's a 3. That's a miss. This one here. That was a hit. So this guy has to make a armor roll. That other one may have hit. I have a modifier because of how close you are. I don't know what I rolled. All right, but that one's a hit.
Okay, my armor is 5. Nope.
So you have to burn a virtue.
And now I'm rolling for wound.
Yeah.
Nope.
And so you could re-roll that for another burn.
No.
And he's gone. He's dead.
Okay, that's him.
Yeah. And now it is your turn.
Artisan is going to use 2 dice. And the other capo can move 2, right? Because he's with next to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess he's going to use the 3. So that's 5. Right?
That's what it was for.
Dog goes 2.
That's really
And this guy can also move 5. And he is going to head towards the tavern. Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and spend a speed and a prudence on Bruno. These are going to be for melees. So the first one will be these guys here. He's got a speed success. He's got a audacity failure too, but you get to choose which one you're going to use. So I'm going to take the speed success. Roll another speed attack die. If it's a hit, treat it as a separate attack. So that's a hit. That is also a hit.
Great.
So that's going to be 2 successful hits. So he has to roll his armor save twice.
Got 1. Got 2.
Then these 2, which are actually he can't. You're supposed to be at a distance from him, right?
Yes, I was within
so
an inch.
He
But
can't
no,
actually hit you,
that's what I thought.
and that guy can't either because he's too far away. I
Okay.
think. Yeah, so it's just the one. All right, that's me done.
I have 1 more action with him. All right, so I'm going to move. But they're within 3 inches now. Not much. I can go 4 inches. All right, he's going to go behind there. And he is going to...
All right, I'm going to activate Antonio with an audacity. He's going to try to order a move. That's a success.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the capo's move, any enemy capos within 6 inches must roll a d6 for all of their unburnt virtue and burn a virtue for every result of 1. So my move for him is going to be 6.
So both of my capos you've got now. Within range.
you have to roll unburned, not unspent. So you have to roll all of those, and any ones there.
All right, so this one's still good.
Yep.
I'm only worried about ones. All right, this one's still good.
Yep.
He's good. We're good.
What are those?
Oh. Okay, yes, you're right. Yep, this guy's gone. I only have one person who can still do anything. Everyone else has already gone twice. I'm gonna pass.
What were those rolls for darkness?
Unless target is within 3 inches of the light sources, maximum range for shoot actions is now 12, and shooting actions have a +2.
What was the spotting roll one?
Any model can make a spot action, treat a spot action like a shooting action with the profile below. 1 to 6 is -2, 6 to 12 is -1, and you cannot fire on 12 to 36. If an attack causes a hit, the target is spotted. Well, you shot me before without spotting me, because we were so close. We were only an inch or two.
Oh, that's because you hadn't reminded me of the spotting roll. I remembered that. That's
Okay.
different from the lightness one. But I'd have to use a die for a spot action, and then I don't think I can shoot you. I mean, I have to wait for my next activation.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably only has 2 anyway. Yeah. I'm going to pass.
Okay, so we've both passed,
Yeah, so you passed first,
right?
so you get to go first.
Okay, so we get our dice back, except the burnt ones. So these 2, that's all there is. Attack with an audacity, 3.
Okay, that's the dog.
Yeah, and he 3 to hit.
All right. No modifiers or anything? He has a modifier for wound
Yes,
save.
for wounds, yes.
And that is on a skirmisher.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a armor save of 5.
Yep.
He's fine.
Damn. And the other guy
Roll for the other one.
did not. Oh, right. Roll again. No, he does not make it. He needed a 4.
Okay, so it's a -2, and it's treated as a shooting action.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'll use my prudence. I'm activating him.
Mm-hmm.
So for himself, his to shoot, he needs to not roll a 1. So he sees you.
Okay.
This guy I don't think has clean line of sight. This guy here, whoops. Skirmishers hit on a 4, so he needs a 2 or higher. I mean, yeah, that'd be 2 or higher. He does not see you. And this guy has fought, right? So
Yeah.
I don't have to spot him. And I don't have to spot the dog.
Right.
All right, how's my done?
The capo, my capo is going to move over there. Conk. Dog's gonna move too.
I'm going to activate Antonio, and he's going to attack. Order an attack with an audacity and a fortitude, a melee. So first it'll be him on your capo.
Okay.
His to hit is 3.
Yep.
He has a
Great.
fortitude success. Move this model 1 inch, moving other models out of the way as necessary.
So I can't hit back basically if I survive.
Not with the dog.
Right.
And then this guy's attacking. I'm sorry, this guy's attacking.
Isn't that also a positive hit? It was a 6.
Oh, you're right. Yes, it is. So you have to roll your armor save.
Right.
There's no modifiers because that's just with his dagger, or he just clubbed you with his.
He has like
Gun or
no
something.
armor. 6 only. Nope.
You burn a
Virtue.
virtue.
He has none. He has to use one of the ones he used. Okay. And
And
wound?
then he has to roll a wound. That's probably okay.
No.
Oh, so he's gone unless you re-roll
He is-
that. Burn another virtue and re-roll that.
I guess I could burn this one. Nope.
So now he
He's
is gone.
still gone. Okay. Wow.
Well, that means my other attack, or was that the other? Yeah, the other attack can't even come. I lost the target.
Wow.
That's all right.
Oh, the dog's gone too.
Oh, that's
Oh, when
right.
does the dog go?
When he goes.
Immediately or like at the end of the round? Or...
When the capo is removed, then this model must be removed as well at the same time. Dog scurries off with him.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Halberds, okay, so you have to roll your armor.
4. That might be okay for him.
Uh,
No, it's not.
So you have to burn a virtue.
All right, my 2 halberdiers are going to attack this one and this one.
It is your go.
If I just walked away,
What do you mean walk away? Do you mean end
Pass.
the game?
yeah,
But you can't, one of your actions is to end the fight.
I could end the fight
And that
because
just
at the
ends the game.
moment
You don't actually walk away.
I am done. I mean, there's no way I can pull through on this.
Right, and you could still get points.
On the other hand, you know, what the heck? This is the last game.
'Cause you only
of
have one
this
guy,
group.
right?
Right. I'm going to do speed and audacity. I'm going to try and move. Okay.
So you can move 6.
Took a minute.
Are they within 3? Only one of them is. This one is. I think he activated twice, though, did he? They activated once. And activate a speed for move. That's 4 inches. Bam. All right. That's it.
I couldn't move if I wanted because your guys are there. Well, I guess I can try. It's only 4. I can't go around all of you in 4.
Roll speed. So I'll just move him there. All right, your turn.
I pass.
My boss has 3 actions, so he's going to go ahead and attack you with 2 prudences. He hits. He's hitting with a long sword. That just changes his crit success. So you have to roll your armor.
Which is a 6. He has no armor. Nope.
All right. You have to burn a virtue. And then you have to roll a wound.
2. He is gone.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that after-action report. Very interesting game. I actually played through all of these scenarios twice. Part of that was for your sake. I made some game mistakes. I'm sure there were still game mistakes on the video, but there were more serious mistakes I'd made earlier that caused me to replay all 3 of these games. And in many of the cases, the results were entirely different. That's something I think is very interesting about this game, is that with the same cards, basically therefore the same stats, just the difference of how those cards were played or how the dice were rolled, I got a completely different effect. Now, some people I know don't like that. Some people stand against having games that are too much affected by luck. I'm not one of those people. I think it makes it more interesting. And besides, luck is a major player of war. I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope this game might intrigue or interest you. If you've played Force of Virtue, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you have any questions or ideas for further content we might produce here on Cry Havoc Wargaming, we look in the comment section for those as well. If you've enjoyed the video, I hope you'll hit like. And if you'd like to receive more videos like this one that may help you determine how to better spend your money or time in your tabletop wargaming hobby, then I hope you will hit subscribe and ring our notification bell. Till next time, cheers.